Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters. It's been a long time since I've been on the Marvel side of content, and I haven't gone there since I stopped covering Marvel's Avengers, but I couldn't help myself in this particular case because of the fact that I've been covering so much from Bruce over Comic-Con, and one of the things he wanted to talk about a lot was the upcoming physical release of Doctor Strange 2, and in particular, the significance of Pizza Poppa. Now, if you just thought Pizza Poppa was a one-off, awesome Sam Raimi tidbit, where he put his good buddy Bruce into the movie and that was the end of it, you are dead wrong, because I got some stuff to show you and we're going to talk about. But before we do that, if you like this content, please drop a like and a comment on the video. It really does help the channel. Of course, smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all apparently Marvel as well as horror related content. Now, in this case, it's mostly about Bruce and why I got pulled into it, because it's just so cool I couldn't help making a video. And I've read comic books since the early 80s. I play Marvel video game for years and covered it as well, and so returning to Marvel is kind of natural for me, but it wasn't something I expected until I saw this in the Collider interview, and we're going to run this clip real quick.
Let's talk a little bit, I don't know if I've overthought this, about the Pizza Poppa backstory. Did you ever come up with the reason why he decided, like, my business, my thing should be pizza balls?
I can't talk about a lot of it, but if you think he's just the pizza guy, you are so gravely mistaken. It's a character that this special interloper, he's an interloper between universes. There was a reason why he delayed Doctor Strange for about 45 seconds, did he not? He delayed him. He did not go further down the street. You can put into it whatever you want. I know for a fact he saved Doctor Strange's life for a reason. So he's put there for a reason, and it's not because he's a pizza vendor. He's not just going to be what I call P squared.
Okay. I really would believe that.
This is the beginning. This is not the end of Pizza Poppa.
I genuinely want it to be the beginning, but every single time you're in a Marvel movie, it's a Marvel movie that Sam is directing. Does that mean you are leaving the door open?
It means Marvel doesn't really like me that much, but if Sam says I need to use Campbell, they won't get in the way.
But what if it's another director? Would you return to Marvel?
Then Marvel will go, we don't need Campbell that badly.
Then Marvel doesn't know what they're doing, and I have to erase this whole conversation.
I would never accuse Marvel of not knowing what they're doing.
Hopefully the sarcasm came through in that comment. Yeah, really. Now I'm screwed. I will never survive after this interview. I'm still very hung up on pizza balls, though. In general, how do you feel about pizza balls? Because I'm a New Yorker, so I have very specific taste in my pizza.
They probably suck.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but didn't want to say it.
But look, you know, your friend is down the hallway in a hotel room. You roll a few down to him. You know, it's not a bad delivery method.
All right. I guess that is a pro of a pizza ball.
Yeah, but not much else.
Did you ever consider what your character might be doing in different universes? Do you think he's a food vendor with a different food in every single universe?
It has nothing to do with his job. My role in the multiverse is way beyond being a pizza vendor. I mean, you're only going to realize this when I talk to you again in 5 years. Your mind will be blown at what they do with what was formerly known as the Pizza Poppa. I'm going to start with that. I'm formerly known as Pizza Poppa.
I'll believe it, and this is truly a big reason why I love Marvel, is because as the series progresses, then I go back and I watch their earlier films, and certain things have had added layers because of what I know that they led to.
Right. Case in point, Pizza Poppa.
And this is the part that blew my mind. So basically, who is Pizza Poppa? As Bruce said, and he was very adamant about it, not only in this interview, but in other ones he's done at Comic-Con, that Pizza Poppa has a huge role to play inside the Marvel Universe. And in another interview, he announced that he had a 3-picture contract. So this is new. This is all new information about Bruce's role. Pizza Poppa saved Doctor Strange by delaying him 45 seconds exactly to avoid him from getting killed. This is something I never thought of. I thought it was a really cool scene. I love seeing Bruce do some physical comedy, but that's all I thought it was. Now I'm wondering who this interloper, as Bruce keeps referring to him in multiple interviews, is. And it's possible it could be a lot of different ways. Now the question is the interloper good? Maybe the Watcher? And the Watcher has over years become from a standoffish Watcher to much more involved in storylines, even though he knows he's not supposed to. Or is it someone nefarious like Mephisto? Now, just because he saved Doctor Strange for this circumstance doesn't mean that he actually wants to help Doctor Strange. So there's a lot of things that could be in play, and Mephisto has the ability to travel not only between Hell and this universe, but through other ones as well. And there's other characters that have been able to travel through universes as well, because that's how we meet America Chavez in Doctor Strange 2. So the question now is, what is going to happen? And Bruce said, in 5 years, we're going to look back and our minds are going to be blown. And in the way Marvel has worked with dropping crumbs for years, this doesn't surprise me in the least bit that Pizza Poppa could end up being a very significant character. Or should we, as Bruce said, start referring to him as the character formerly known as Pizza Poppa? Let me know in the comments who you think Bruce's real character is. I am just like, my wheels have been spinning ever since I saw this Collider interview, and I'm going to put the whole interview in the description below so you can just hop over and watch all 17 awesome minutes of Bruce talking. Let me know what you think. Till next time, true believers, later.